Hello there. So here we are in December, a couple of days before the solstice, back in the Lake District National Park, and we're going to try a camp and a few Wainwrights. The weather today is gorgeous but windy, and we've got some weather coming in the early morning, so plans may change yet depending on how we get on today. I've just started the steep climb up from Sadgill, familiar from the doing the Lakeland 50 Ultra a few times a few years ago. So I've now got a bit of a pull, and I'm going to head up to Kentmere Pike and down the other side to the top of the Nanfield Pass and onward from there. Sensational, but it's a hell of a wind. So I'm going to go bypass the summit of Harterfell now and get down Nanfield Pass and see where we can find to camp. Sorry, not much talking today, or maybe much filming. It's hard work up here. Absolutely sensational. What a great trail. Oh man, that wind. Brief moment of respite from the wind. I'm behind the shelter at the top of Nanfield Pass, quite difficult coming off the side of Harterfell there down here. But some entertainment. The RAF are busy in the area today. You may have heard some of the engine noises earlier, and two F-35s came over the top of the pass, probably not more than 200 metres away from me. I mean, they're absolutely huge aircraft, and doing a barrel roll as they went over, and I may have got a shot of them disappearing into the distance over Wainwrights Crag, maybe not, let's see, but it made me jump, that's for sure. So I've got a couple of hours of daylight left. I'm going to go down Nanfield now past Smallwater Tarn, which was my original place to camp. I don't know, I think it's going to be too windy. So it's just about sunset and we've made camp. We're on the side of Haweswater here in Mardale. Walked a little bit further than I meant to, but found a nice spot here in the woods. I'm going to be sheltered when the wind kicks up again. There's a hill to the northwest of me, but the good trees here, there's not too much falling branches. They're nice and alive, so they're not going to fall on me in the night, which looked like the problem in the last place. Well, we've still got a wee bit of light. Let's take a look at what's going on here with the tent. Favoured setup then for me in these seasons, although this is a sheltered pitch, is this Trekker tent, Soar 4-season tent. Very nice wee tent. If the wind does kick off, I'm pretty confident that'll see me right. I'm going to put a few more guys on it yet and then get the rest of the gear set up I'll be using a quilt with an old synthetic bag as a liner. Should be warm enough. It doesn't feel very cold at the moment. It's supposed to get down to about 0. Everything's carried in my trusty Atom pack as usual. Weighed a bit more today. I've got a fair bit more gear. Not skimping on stuff. I've got the heavier waterproofs, Paramo and the Buffalo, and that, as well as my normal gear. It's not a time to be trying to go ultra lightweight this time of the year. Going on here, as promised, the rain has come in, so you do these things and you see the forecast. It's great one day and then raining the next, and you somehow convince yourself, well, maybe it will just hang on for a bit longer, the good weather, because yesterday was absolutely beautiful. What a gorgeous evening it was. Lovely stars, and you could see Mars and Jupiter from the sky. The moon came up. Anyway, the forecast, depressingly, was 100% accurate. The rain started about 6 o'clock, and here we are, festering in the tent, having a cup of tea, which is very nice. Thinking we're going to have to get up and get out into this. Plan is to go to the top of Gatescarth Pass. I have to go back that way to get to the car, and then depending on how wild it is, I may or may not do the 2 hills on the other side. I imagine by the time I get up there, I'm going to feel terribly miserable and just want to hack back to the car. But let's see. Maybe it'll clear up, you said, optimistically. Well, we're on the road. It's not quite as desperate as it was a few minutes ago, but it has to be said it's pretty wet. It's been raining since 6. I'm astonished how much water's come down, how the streams are, how the paths have looked. Some were quite dry yesterday. Absolute rivers here. Looking around here, this is the head of Mardale. Well, not quite. Looking up there, that's the rig. That's where I thought of camping last night, but I couldn't find a spot I felt really comfortable with. Too many leaning over trees. Looking like they get uprooted as the wind come up. And Haweswater, of course, and looking through the trees in this little copse where I'm stood, those woods up there above the stream, that's where I ended up camping. It was a smashing campsite as well. About halfway up Gatescarth Pass. It's getting pretty rough. Some of the gusts come along and really knock you off your feet. So I think I know what my decision's going to be. Straight over the top and down the other side, and head back to the car. So this sign here, I think, marks close to the summit of Gatescarth. It's nowhere near as bad as I expected, so I'm not sure what this means. So behind us is the route over Hartlepool to Namdale Pass. We came over that yesterday and skirted that. Mardale Head is where I've come from, and Sadgill, 2.5 miles away, is where the car is. I think I must have been getting some kind of downdraft coming over the top of the hill as I was coming up, certainly the bottom 2/3 of Gatescarth. I took an absolute battering. So let's see what it's like as we go over the other side. Well, I'm off the top of Gatescarth now. In fact, I'm down in the lovely valley of Longsleddale. It is lovely. Even today in the rain, it's spectacular crags going up the side, waterfalls, beautiful U-shaped glaciated valley. One of the Wainwrights finest. So I'm heading back to the car. I've decided to leave the other 2 Wainwrights, Great Crags and Pillar, for another day. The wind picks up again coming down Gatescarth. I was getting knocked about all over the place. Even here in the valley it can be quite gusty. There's nothing to see up there today. That would be a challenge. See what I mean about the wind? No point in putting myself at risk worrying my wife, obviously to get other people out on a Friday before Christmas for mountain rescue. An accident happened, it's very slippy everywhere. So the 2-day trip has been a success though. I did 2 Wainwrights yesterday, Shipman knots and Kentmere pike, which I've somehow not done. I achieved my other aim of getting my December camp in, and what a camp it was absolutely fantastic. Stayed lovely and warm and dry in the tent. And today we've had a challenging and exciting walk back over Gate Scarf, but 2 of the 3 aims of the trip were achieved. Day 1 Wainwrights, the camp, and as the famous Meatloaf song says, 2 out of 3 aims back. So I'm happy with that. Heading back to the car, and got a couple of hours to drive home. So if I do get this posted before Christmas, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, and we'll be back for more hiking and camping adventures next year.